This is
what?
Hard to swallow.
Gross.
She should have put him back on the rack.
You cannot talk to me.
On the second lead vocals to the girl.
Hi, Swallowers. Welcome back to Hard to Swallow podcast. This is Emery Lavelle J on Instagram and Twitter as Ain't I Emery. Of course, I'm joined here with some Negroes I know. Ooh. Joining me now is Lyrical Mar on Instagram and Twitter as Lyrical Mar.
Now it's time for grand prize. Lyrical Mar, I'm a franchise. Stepping on niggas like landmines, and I'll blow up as a landslide.
Get your tens. I'm rattling the beans and I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. We miss you.
I don't know if you miss me or not. I really don't.
No, child.
Right. I just saw your ass yesterday.
How long has it been? Yes, you did.
It also
the Ethiopian food. Never mind.
It was so good. I slept real good yesterday.
Good for you.
Good for me. And also joining me is Lindsay Wagner on Instagram and Twitter as Linz Wags.
Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. It's so wonderful to have everybody here gathered this evening.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't seen these motherfuckers since October 30th. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Halloween?
I had to go back and look at the date. Say like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Swallowers get them.
Which means that we literally have not spoken since the election. Which is wild.
Nobody was in the mood for that.
I felt like that means we needed a break. We had to do a mental wellness break because, first of all, Trump being reelected was a lot. I mean, I was shocked, but not too shocked. Shocked in the sense of y'all got to really put into perspective that something like this where a president running and then running again and then not getting reelected and then running the next term and then getting reelected, that has not happened since the 1800s with Grover Cleveland. Over 20 years ago, this has not happened before. So it's unprecedented. But I'm not surprised in the sense that America has failed a black woman.
Right.
He supposedly got a haircut today.
Yes, he did. It's like a
bitch. Go get lipo.
It's like a slight
He's
mohawk.
shaped like an egg.
Dr. Eggman.
Terrible. He's huge. That's all that soda and Arby's, McDonald's, or as Shamar was saying,
McDonough.
Holding
chicken Big Macs in his small hands.
He eats McDonald's for blood. He eats McDonald's.
They say he eats so much McDonald's.
He eats McDonald's for blood and scud. Okay? Period.
For seed and bleed, bitch.
Okay. He is so full of McDonald's.
For mud. Okay. I mean, every time I see him in a picture, he got it.
Big and blow. He's shaped like Humpty Dumpty.
Bitch. The crack one. And I know he be pulling up in that drive-thru in his tinted windows.
Yeah, because they can't put his ass back together again. All the king's horses and all the king's men cannot put that bitch back together again. He looks terrible.
I know. Whatever suit he wears, the Cuccinelli suit that he wears, they never smelled like that before.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
They smell like bologna. Something. What's that? What's the wife name?
Petroleum. What was it? Petrosian. Yeah. Melania.
Melanie.
She ain't touched him in years.
No. She be looking at his ass like, give me my check.
Shoulder. Okay.
She ain't touched him in years.
She hasn't even tapped him on the shoulder.
Woo,
Bitch.
that's a key to me because I know it's true.
Mm-hmm.
You know they got a schedule. They outside appearances, bitch.
Oh,
Baby.
absolutely.
I know they don't sleep together.
Allegedly, she got paid to speak at his campaign.
Absolutely.
I heard that too,
Yeah.
which is wild.
That's tied, Melanie. Why would you just?
Melanie. Melania. Baby, that's one pussy.
Well, at least
he
she
gonna
didn't
grab
steal Michelle
again.
Obama's speech this time.
Baby.
Listen, at least you know where to go to. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
I ain't knocking it. If I wasn't who I was today, I would want to be a high-profile escort to the president of the world too.
He can't even tell her where the bathroom is, okay?
And they had the nerve to tell us that Kamala slept her way to the top.
Oh, please.
Please.
Melania came in. Melania probably came here in a crate.
Lindsay.
All right, let me stop being
Take it
mean.
back.
And you know, bitch, she knew about 20 English words at the time.
She was in
20 is pushing it.
and one of them was cock.
And another one
One of them was cash.
Money.
Money.
Okay. No,
And
but she was
listen,
a Russian model,
and listen,
beautiful lady.
And listen, I understand.
Yeah.
Listen, no, you got to use what you got to get what you want.
You do. Absolutely.
Okay.
And that's how I'm about to pay off my car next year.
Have a nice day.
Oh, so you're gonna find your bloated man to do it?
Okay.
Bitch. And I'm gonna pop his ass with a balloon.
Listen,
In my dick.
Listen, we about to go back to Africa anyway. Okay.
We really are. And I'm going to Nigeria because, now that I discovered.
You from Nigeria, honey? Me too.
I'm 28% Nigerian.
Oh,
yes.
Sickening.
Oh,
yes.
I knew it was from the same tribe, girl. You my daughter.
I need to do my ancestry. I think I'm gonna do it this year.
It's refreshing.
No, really do it, cause I be on that bitch like
cousin Pete.
Oh no, I found out. So ancestral veneration had became like a side project thing to me. So I was able to go back about. Of course, post like Reconstruction era, it's hard to go find some of our ancestors because they weren't really being documented properly. But I found a lot of them, and I was surprised. I'm talking about the ones that's named like Hattie. Them names like.
Jesse. Yeah, I got a few of those.
Let me tell you something. Black slaves and free slaves back in the day, they had about 20 names, first names. Okay. That was it.
What'd you say the name was?
Well, they used a lot of names out of the Bible. And
they
then
weren't
there
creative.
were these common names like Essie May and May, just Ruth.
Oh my God, it's so interesting seeing like the generations of names because Hattie is one generation, but then you got the Maybells, and then you got the Ruths, and then you got the Ericas. Like, it's like a generation.
Yeah. It's crazy. But we going back to Africa anyway. So you going to Nigeria, you getting you a Igbo.
Igbo. Me some Nigers, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. I'm not describing.
Well, I have a couple in my past, child. It's a fun time until it's not.
Ain't that everybody?
True.
But Lyrical Mar, you went to the White House. How was that? Twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to the vice presidents, and I went to the presidents. Those pictures are coming tomorrow. Well, Friday.
Oh, that's not even actually counting. You went this summer too.
Pussy.
I did go. I went the week before this to the private dining room in the White House.
Yeah.
Right. Got it.
There's only like 8 tables in there. It's so small, but
Oh.
everybody has eaten in there. I mean, it is so intimate, and the staff is so extra professional, and everything is over the top.
Was it white glove service?
Of course,
Yes.
white table, white cloth,
Ooh.
just the
Fine china.
fine china, breakfast at the White House. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And
Fabulous.
you can't get in this dining room unless you know someone.
Fab.
Exactly. And so that was just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you can reckon that a lot of slaves that, were building that White
Mm-hmm.
House had something to do with every little bit of that place.
Yeah.
But that was the place.
Couldn't go in it.
That was the place because the presidents come in, they change shit over time and whatever.
Except to work.
But that place that remains the same. That private dining room.
Right.
Fab.
So that was really surreal. And then I went to the vice president's Christmas party.
Yeah.
And the vice president takes pictures with the Christmas guest. Never the president, but the vice president. So we arrived early enough to do that, and with my girlfriend Ashley, and she's so pretty. I mean, the eyes are beautiful. They're intense. She looks much better in person. She's so petite. I mean, everything you would imagine is true.
Did she smell good? I'm sorry, I just had to ask.
I didn't smell her.
Okay.
Okay, but of course she smelled good, and and I've seen Doug a few times, and he's lovely. And
The husband.
yeah,
The husband. Mm-hmm.
you can tell that they don't care about the gays, which is what I love. You know what I mean? Like if a gay comes around, then none of them are bothered, and that means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that was cute. We took a picture, and then I went to the president's Christmas party, which was even more extravagant.
Yes.
And vast, and the Christmas decorations were. I mean, they spared no expense. I mean, it had to be over 100 Christmas trees that were huge. Okay, and so yeah, I mean, my little life in politics is cute before I you move off to LA. Because now, I don't know how much y'all Negroes are going to be in the White House from now on. So, no, literally. So, I kind of looked at this as like, oh my God, this may be like the last time. Because Biden put so many blacks on his team. And there are so many black legend statements and stars that came out from the Biden administration. More so than Obama, but we won't go there today. So when I see those black women that have excelled out of Biden's administration, it was just lovely to see. I mean, there's so many of them. Black woman greatness coming from the Biden administration. Thank you, President Biden, for doing that. You didn't have to. And so anyways, it felt like, I mean, I hope we get back in the White House soon, but I don't know. So I had to document everything. It was great. Thanks for asking.
No, I'm one jealous because I've only been in the they have like a recreation room, I guess. I've only been on that side, and that's like nowhere near all the greatness. But even just being in that one room, I was like, the hallways alone in the White House have you feeling like there's something out of a fairy tale to me.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh yeah, this is really the fucking White House. Like it feels like a castle. But I love to hear that. On Lindsay's side, I wanted to ask you, so tell us about the Alpha Omega Ball coming up on February 22nd.
Yes.
The Alpha and Omega and everything in between. Okay, so as you know, I'm in the house of Alpha Omega. We are having our house ball February 22nd. I think it's called Rise of the Phoenix. It's to commemorate our 5-year anniversary. Actually, our anniversary is on the 15th, but we're having the ball the following week because that's when he could really secure the venue in the way that we normally do it. It will be in the evening because the last time was so many snafus, and we're going to get back to good times and competitive categories. It's going to be a lot of fun. Emery is receiving the Epitome Award.
Yes, bitch, you didn't tell me that.
Butch Queen Face, legendary Butch Queen Face.
Thank you.
Well deserved, my love. And he will be there in attendance.
Is he judging?
You judging?
I am actually.
I told Emery, don't go to no.
I am.
Marcus, are you coming?
Of course, I always go to Caesar's balls. You know that.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
we're
the
gonna
last ball I went to by Caesar. Okay, we'll leave that for another day.
That was the one with all the snafus. It was in the middle of the morning. It was too much.
I was over on that little.
I think so. I heard somebody choke the nigga down at that ball, but
yeah, he may have had on a silver boot, and he might a silver heel, and he may
in a wide leg
phone.
Let me tell you something.
He might be on this goddamn podcast.
Let me tell you something, Lindsay. I am so proud of the House of Alpha Omega. Y'all turned it. Period.
Thank you, darling.
And let me tell y'all something.
Yes.
Y'all are truly a boutique house.
Tell it.
Okay? Let that sink in.
Tell it.
You know, a lot of these houses got a whole bunch of bitches in it. But y'all have held it down with a little bit of hose. You hear me? And that is turning it. Not a lot of houses are able to do that when they're new. Period.
Feel by January time, y'all, it's gonna be less.
But also, the talent backs it up.
Yes.
Okay, it's not just like y'all win because of Caesar. Okay, let that sink in. The bitches be bringing it. Okay, and what's the sex siren's name that won the 25? I know his name. Why am I losing it?
Kyrie.
Yes. Turned it.
AKA Rebel.
Never lazy. Okay.
Mr. 20K.
Always I thought it was 25.
20.
Word.
Emmy, was it 25 or 20?
Sade. The doll.
The alpha doll.
Okay. You know, the Vogue film that's kind.
Adam.
Yeah. You know,
you're talking about Osiris. You're talking about Omarion.
It reminds me of when the House of Evisu was
Ronaldo's child, yes.
Yes, Ronaldo. It reminds me of when the House of Evisu was new. And they had kind of 5 to 7 members that were so strong that they just dominated the whole ballroom scene as a small house. And then the house grew, and you know. So anyways, congratulations. Happy 5-year anniversary. Y'all should be right on time to be legendary around 7, year 7, year 8.
I know. Yeah, I am, very just absolutely proud to be a part of the organization. It's been a wild ride.
Oh, please. They be cussing you out. And Caesar, let me tell you something. Queen disrespect Lindsay. Period.
Disregard all of that.
But I will be there.
I'm very proud of everyone in my house. It is a wild ride though. It's it has its difficult times, but I love it. That's my home. That's where I'm at. Wow. And we're continuing to grow. And
y'all turned it.
February 22nd, we about to do it again. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a lot of good time.
I'm going to try to go to both days, but if not, I know I'm going to at least be.
Because the aftermath be good too. The aftermaths are good too. Remember,
Marcus, I think the word that I'm getting is at the after. well, we call it an aftermath, but it's a whole like actual awards ball.
Yeah,
But
it's an award ceremony, literally.
yeah, so I think I might be going to that one, but I'm gonna
Mhm.
try to go to both.
Excuse me? Which one are you judging?
The
That's the one.
bowl.
That's the one I'm going to.
The bowl. Or are you judging the aftermath?
Yeah,
Get it
that's a
together.
good question.
Get
Get
it
I,
together.
it
I don't
together,
know what
please.
I'm doing tomorrow. You think I know what I'm doing in
Okay,
February?
child. I can't even
Okay.
tell you about tomorrow. Next week, I can't tell you about Chrimuh. Nothing.
But earlier this month, we lost really one of the greats, Nikki Giovanni, on December 9th.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta tell y'all, my favorite teacher ever, Miss Apostlewith. That was one of her literary heroes, along with Toni Morrison. And she literally used to quote and talk about black feeling, black talk, black judgment, and Knoxville, Tennessee. Like she,
Yes.
I just was able to discover so many important black women like Nikki through her. So I'm glad I got to experience that. But I know she was really even more special to you, Lindsay. So is there anything that you want to say?
Yes. Oh, well, first I'd like to read one of her poems. It's called Autumn Poems. The heat you left with me last night still smolders. The wind catches your scent and refreshes my senses. I am a leaf falling from your tree upon which I was impaled. Nobody did love, or in this case, a little something more intense than love, like Nikki Giovanni. Emery, you just mentioned, in the same breath, Toni Morrison, who's another, she is like, these are my like literary mothers, like Toni Morrison, Maya Angelou, Nikki Giovanni, Sonia Sanchez, and there a few others as well. Really shaped how I viewed the world, and I was introduced to them by my father, who was a writer in his younger days and an intellectual. He's somebody that referred to the icon Amiri Baraka as Leroy because that was his contemporary and his friend. I can't even describe what Nikki Giovanni means to me. I'm just sad that I never really got the chance to meet her. I did get a chance to meet Toni before she passed, and I also got a chance to meet the icon Sonia Sanchez, who's also a fellow poet. And the fact that I was able to hug her and thank her for getting me through high school, because she and Sonia are kind of like parallel. Sonia's more like power, strength. Nikki was all about being emotive, about the Black experience, about womanhood, about the human existence. And those two women, along with Toni Morrison, got me through my high school years. At the time of her death, I posted a very famous interview with her and James Baldwin. If anyone
I saw
has
that.
the time, please watch the entire interview, because at the time it was so controversial. James was old guard and she was like new and fresh. I think she was only like 20 years old. And she had such a fresh perspective on love and relationships, and it was kind of new and different. And then the fact that all of those feelings devolved into her later on being queer, it was no surprise to me. She was and is a goddess, someone who will be extremely missed by me. I can't even watch her documentary. It's been sitting on my watch list ever since it came out, but I was like, She's 81. I don't know if I even want to watch it. And the same thing with Toni Morrison. I haven't watched her documentary either. These are people that I am literally like fascinated by, inspired by. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? But she's definitely going to be missed. And check out her work. Extraordinary. And there's a lot of it. A lot. She
Yeah,
wrote a lot. And
a
I think
lot.
she put up until
There's
her
a-
death.
She did. I saw
Yeah.
some pieces up until like 2019 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amazing
So kudos to
woman.
her. Thank you for all your contributions, but I also got to give a shout out to Quincy Jones because just the month before we lost him on November 3rd.
Oh my god!
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Just hearing about Nikki Giovanni and now Quincy Jones, I guess too. Like, it makes me miss like the Essence Awards. Do you remember the Essence Awards? Oh my god!
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
The legendary.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the time that we got to see, the poets, and we got to see,
Right. All the luminaries. Yeah, it's crazy.
they were out and active
Yeah, that's true.
and doing new things and performing. It was everything.
Every time I think of Quincy Jones, interestingly enough, I think of Tupac and him famously saying that all he did was marry white women so he could give his kids black names.
Now,
And
why
they
would that
do
be?
all have black names. Rashida, Kidada, Kenya, all of them have black names. It's so wild.
Listen, Tupac was on to something.
Yeah, but he eventually, of course, had to apologize because he was dating Kidada at the time.
Ooh.
And it said that that was like kind of like the love of his life. Certainly, possibly the love of hers. Kidada Jones. Yeah, so I always think of him. I always think of that. It's so funny. But he always I think his very, very first wife may have been black. Everyone that followed after was white.
Before he started making money.
Yeah.
Stop.
But by the time he got to the second wife, he started being, like record. Yeah, and she was white. It's insane. But yeah, that's a conversation for another day. But once again,
For another day.
Quincy Jones was, a visionary.
We can go on forever about him.
He was, a pioneer.
Iconic.
Pioneer, EGOT holder, title holder. So many things could be said.
So many things could be said about this man. And he was handsome as hell, too. Handsome man.
I wish I could have sat in his lap before he passed.
Okay.
Me too.
Remember when a few years ago Quincy was sitting up telling T, because when you get to a certain age, you don't give a damn.
Right.
He was spilling everybody tea.
Right.
I don't know if Quincy Jones ever gave a damn.
You know what?
Yeah.
That might be true. I don't think he did ever. And that's why he's who he is.
Okay.
Always
I guess he gave a damn even less.
Right? Yeah.
But have to give our flowers to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna ask y'all two things real quick. If y'all watched, yes. If you didn't, no. Okay. Did you see the Jamie Foxx special on Netflix?
Only about 10 minutes of it.
I heard this was cringe as fuck, not funny, not worth watching. So I'm gonna tell anybody that's looking to watch it, 2 thumbs down. Okay.
You watched it?
I did not watch it, but I've been seeing a lot of negative reviews that it's not funny. He made cracks about. They said they couldn't even get through the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I stopped, because first of all, I wasn't used to him sort of like doing the Jared Carmichael storytelling type of comedy.
That style, yeah.
I'm used to him.
I noticed that from the clips. Yes.
Yeah, but he had such a traumatic experience. I think he wanted to experiment with this type of style. And I don't know if it fits with him. It became more of a testimony. It wasn't really
Yeah,
stand up. It was more
a
of a testimony.
comedy special.
Very much like the quote unquote comedy special that Monique did. It was a testimony because it was really about her being bisexual.
I think he took a page out of Jerry Seinfeld's book. Jerry Seinfeld took a pivot at one point in his career and did this type, and people were like more wanting that raw stand up Jerry Seinfeld. But I think that Jamie Foxx's career is luxurious, and he can afford to
have a snafu.
Flop.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. That's all I'm going to say.
Listen, I surprisingly think I can say I love Jamie Foxx. I think I can say that.
He's not problematic. He's not problematic.
He's not problematic, and I remember meeting him.
Lindsay, that face.
I'm trying to think if he did something problematic. I can't remember.
Did he say something?
Has he?
I don't remember him being problematic.
I don't remember him doing anything problematic, as I remember.
You know these comedians. I could be wrong.
Baby Lindsay is searching through her archives, like, let me see.
I'm like,
no, but okay, I'm just speaking from my personal experience. He was extremely kind to me when I met him at TV One show. And conversational, did not act like he was in a rush, and I found that very attractive. But even beyond that, sings well, great actor.
How she turned that into
big down to his knees, like what's not to love?
And I found that very attractive.
He did. He was like, ooh.
Baby, when a straight man look at me dead in my eyes and I'm over there being gay as fuck,
and
that gets me.
Like,
and he's just confident and just. I was like, oh. Now I remember what I remember. He's like, and I like your hair because I had twists at the time. I said, nigga, the bathroom right there. Stop playing with me.
You always want to suck up something.
I like your hair.
He said he liked my hair, and I couldn't forget that.
He wanted to grab that shit.
Okay.
Look at me sounding easy because I am.
Okay. You want to suck something.
Well, listen. It's fine. It's Jamie Foxx cocks. Who wouldn't want that?
Well, yeah, I heard it's huge. Remember, they said it's huge.
Remember,
Garcelle Bouvet said that shit is like a horse.
Who said it was?
Garcelle.
Garcelle.
Whoa.
Garcelle Boo.
Garcelle Bobo.
Fancy from the Jamie Foxx.
The Boo.
I like Garcelle, honey. I do, girl.
Okay.
I like her. She be cussing out the white women as the kiki.
Okay, she know how to do those white hoes over there.
She be so dry. She be like, and so what?
She be like, those are really your feelings? Those are your feelings?
Is that how you feel?
I like when she hits them with the okay. Okay.
Mary Cosby.
Even though the voice is given, it can use some oil. But outside of that,
and so could her unit.
Wait a minute.
But Garcelle is still beautiful.
Her hair has improved. Keep it cute. It's improved. The hair has improved.
Fine, let's move on.
I'm gonna leave it. I love.
We'll
Garcelle.
move on. Did we also see Wicked?
Garcelle Bovo. Go ahead.
The boo. Did you also see? I saw Wicked. Did y'all see it?
No, I need to see it.
Y'all didn't see the Cynthia Revo?
Listen.
Shame on y'all. Well, go see that if y'all haven't already. It's expected to be received very well at the Oscars. So this may be Cynthia's shot.
She's just not a girl that I want to run out and see.
We get it. You don't like lesbians that stole someone's woman, No,
I don't give a fuck about her and her or her bitch because we knew what it was with what's her name anyway. She a fuck nigga anyway.
Ebo.
Okay, so
yeah,
that's what that is. But I don't like I don't
The
even
way
want to
she
get
talks
into
about
this
Black
conversation.
Americans. Yeah, we don't
Absolutely.
gotta go into it, but
And come on, you gotta pick up a book. Pick up a book, you Brits. Pick
a
up a
book
book.
not about entertainment.
Because the way, a book about colonialism and imperialism, because where you're from, that's where it started, right? So I think as a
Quite
Black
literally.
woman in where you're from, you're impacted in a certain way. Correct. Oh, I know you are, bitch. And when you come over here, you need to think about how it impacts us here and what erasure looks like, which
Correct.
she found out very swiftly what erasure really looks like. Everybody could talk tough
Yeah.
on on Twitter and say all types of shit that you think sound cute in the moment, but when it's your time to shine, when people aren't giving you the respect due as an EGOT winner, you want to know why. And you want to,
Yeah.
continuously sitting in the arms of a white woman crying every minute.
Right.
I don't want to get up out my bed and go see your ass.
Oh wow.
I don't.
Well, it wasn't about her for me. I just liked Wicked. I saw
Or
it as a child.
give you
I
the
think it's
missing
worth it.
coins that I hope you negotiated on the back end, because there's a huge disparity between what you got paid and what Ariana got paid.
They debunked that. They debunked it. Allegedly, it was released that they got paid the same amount.
No, okay.
I don't know if I believe it.
I don't believe it, but okay. Let's hope she negotiated something on the back end, because the movie did good. And
The movie did very
also,
well.
I'd like to reiterate, I don't care. I may see it when it comes out, if it does the video or whatever.
Somebody that I know that is very critical said both of them made him know. Both of them made him know.
She gonna watch it on bootleg.
Absolutely, because both of them are extremely talented. I can believe it. That end note on Defying Gravity, she has blown everybody else out the water who's ever sung it. So these are the
I
things
agree.
that I understand. No, but I'm not going to take her talent away from her. I will not take away her agency in that way. But as a Black American woman, I'm going to stand on business. And I ain't got to support you, boo, because we got the same skin color. Stop talking shit. Pick up a book.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's
we know who's not going to see Wicked.
That's the energy. That's the energy for upcoming to 2025.
That's been your energy since January 1st of 2024.
Okay.
Baby.
Okay.
But let's get straight to it. The hot topic. So when queens link up, I know, right? So Rihanna attended Mariah Carey's Christmas show, and that was really a sight to see. I just thought it was so cute to see how excited she was. I always forget that the other celebrities are celebrities to celebrities.
Right.
And this is one of those moments. But only Rihanna can get away with telling Mariah Carey, because when she was signing her titties, she's like, "What do you want me to write?" She was like, "The fuck you think."
She also snatched the mic from her, which was crazy.
It's
like your
drunk
fave
down.
seeing your fave. And it just brought me back to, wasn't there a viral video? Well, we would call it viral now, but wasn't there a video going around of, when Rihanna was back in Barbados? Wasn't she singing a Mariah Carey song?
Yeah.
Or was it a Whitney Houston song? I can't remember.
She loves Mariah.
I can't remember.
Like at a talent show or some shit. It may have been a Mimi song.
Yes, it was a talent show performance.
but I can't remember the song.
Oh,
But I
she
wanted.
sung Hero. She sung Hero. I remember.
Yes,
It was Mariah Carey.
right,
Yes.
right. So it was almost like a full circle moment, and it's like seeing your fave, seeing their fave,
Right.
which is also another fave of yours. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the way Mimi, like, sort of like Barbie walked over on her tippy toes, which is a trademark
Of
of hers.
course.
Which I've heard several people who met her say she walks like that, like a Barbie feet, like.
Yeah.
That's so cute to me.
It was
It
adorable.
So cute.
But she also gave, "You write whatever you want on my titty."
Okay.
Hey,
Put
I'm
Mariah
Mariah
on
Carey.
the titties. Insane.
The only thing I don't like, I hate to be this person, I don't like that Rihanna hangs with Jason Lee. Am I the
Well,
only
there's
one
a
that feels this way?
backstory. I think there's a
What's the
backstory.
backstory?
The backstory is that when everything happened with her and Christopher Maurice, I think he was the only person at the time that alerted her ahead of time, like to get ahead of those pictures. Like he was the one who leaked it to her that somebody called him and told him that those pictures were going to be released. And he gave her the heads up, and she always remembered that, and they became friends.
Okay, now it makes sense. Fine. But he's still a messy faggot to me that lost a couple chins and now he's feeling it. But that's just my perspective of him, and somebody else can have a different one.
Not too many people have I don't know too many people who have a different. I mean,
Hey.
It is what it is.
You know what it is. Now, social media, they've been acting a fucking fool on it. I know we wasn't supposed to talk about this, but I'm sorry. We got to talk about how these hoes and these past relationships, they've been acting up over their exes online. Between Remy, the Reminisce Mackie Ma, and Papoose, and Cardi B and Offset, Kiari, Kendrell, motherfucking Cephas.
Oh Lord.
What is wrong with y'all? Why y'all think we want to see it? No, first of all, let me start with Remy. First of all, I know it's easy to be comfortable talking about bitches you know in your own hood, but you sitting here threatening Clarissa Shields, a bitch that fight like she on Zeus Network. She will beat you up. Okay.
Period.
Clarissa from the 3-1 Thrizzle.
Did you see the live when Remy went in her live in her car about it?
No. What happened?
You saw it, Lindsay?
I said, well, she said something about, I ain't never cheat on nobody. And I turned her off because, yes, you did, bitch.
Yes, you did, bitch.
Yes, you did. You a liar.
Yes, you did.
And you want to know how I know she did? Because when she realized she lost that argument, and literally the argument was over, out of nowhere, here she comes talking about, well, tell them about how you like me playing with your butt. Now, how we get here?
Well, she's a black
woman.
woman.
When a bitch pull out that card,
she's a black woman, so that's what they're gonna do. That's what they always do.
She waited until she knew she lost to pull out that one.
And you the one dicking him, though. That's the thing. Like, you not alone. You eating his ass, you dicking him. Bitch, what like?
And Remy, this is my thing. No disrespect. We didn't need you to tell us because we see him dating you and brolic motherfucking Clarissa Shield. We didn't need to tell us that. We know he getting his butt played with some way. Anyway,
I can't stand. She knew she lost. She knew she just had to tuck her tail and go, but she gotta feminize him in order to like.
She had to feminize him.
I'm like, girl.
Oh,
like,
now he gay. But
she was with the nigga for years. Bringing it to the internet. Let me tell you something. he held her down while she was in jail. Got it, right? But sometimes she don't owe him her life.
Right.
Sometimes
I
shit don't
understand
work
that.
out.
Yes.
And I feel like she should be really sitting down. Like, this is nothing but a distraction, because there's more to the story here, because her son, the one that she left at 8 years old over trying to off a bitch over fucking 3 stacks,
Right.
is on he's going to be on trial for murder. So I think all of this is a distraction, because she didn't really think about the impact that would have on her child at 8 years old, leaving him for 7 years. So when she was absent that entire time. And you talking about, what's that lyric she said not too long ago? She said some shit like, I shot my friend, imagine what I do to you. Bitch, like, leave it alone. Your son is going to be up front. He might be spending the rest of his life behind bars, which is more important than you chasing a nigga that you didn't really want anymore.
Right.
And you felt like you owed him
anymore. You didn't want him anymore. And you should have just kept that. The thing I think she owed Papoose was to keep that shit off the internet.
Right.
I
Just
think so
keep it
too.
off the net. But the minute you came on the net, now
your credibility is shot.
You look silly.
First of all, because he held you down while you was in prison, nobody's going to side with you anyway from the start.
Exactly.
Nobody.
And no one is. And
then you fucking with a nigga that's in the same circle, kinda. It's the same, they come.
Yeah, because he's in the battle rap universe, and
the battle rap. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
It's some hood shit. These are all street niggas. That network is very small, and somebody knows somebody that knows somebody.
Right.
So it's just like I don't know. She a street
Ain't
bitch.
Nobody gonna be on your side.
So you don't be.
Just take your L and go on.
The way these people the movements are crazy.
Yeah.
The movements are crazy to me.
It's not attractive.
No. And I'm not saying Papoose is perfect. Do I believe that he possibly could have been jealous or resentful that she started her own battle rap league? Absolutely, because these niggas be jealous. Sometimes when the women get more shit, they be jealous, especially if you're in the same field, and that's something to watch out for. But it just may have fizzled for whatever reason. But these people have no respect for the sanctity of matrimony.
Oof.
These people have no respect for anything.
Period.
No. One thing I found weird was when she was showing screenshots of her and Clarissa having conversations on Instagram.
Absolutely.
I was like, okay. I was like, I get it.
Yeah, Clarissa should have shut him out, because you was probably fucking on the nigga while they were together, and that could have been her checking the temperature. That could have really been Clarissa checking the temperature, because I know how broads do.
Just to see where y'all were at.
It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you shut the fuck up, because you have a movie coming out about your life starring the beautiful Ryan Destiny on Christmas Day.
That's already the win.
You are above this bitch and the niggas you're fucking. Concentrate on that.
Correct.
Clarissa Shields, The Fire Inside is a movie that's being released on Christmas Day, starring Ryan Destiny. She's already getting a lot of buzz, Golden Globe buzz.
Critically acclaimed.
But critically acclaimed her performance. And Brian Tyree Henry from Atlanta, the show.
Okay.
So, yeah, big business. Mm. This is above Papoose and his bitch. So
correct.
The fuck? Now, as far as my God,
bitch, leave Remy on Fordham Road. Like it ain't about.
As a matter of fact, a lot of people need to go back to Fordham. Okay.
Including Belly Kelly.
Oh my God, Bel Khalid. Let me tell you something. I'm not going
Oh
to
my
do
God.
too much on Bel Khalid because she's young.
Oh, girl.
They
No,
were
she
both
not. Not no
young.
more.
Yeah, they
Not
were.
young.
I'm sorry. They were young when they got married. That was
Oh no,
7
that
years
part is
ago.
true.
They were young when they got married. And the way that they got married, you can't do a marriage like this. You can't. He got caught cheating and then he manipulated her and then they got married. That's what happened. He got caught cheating publicly. He got her alone, love bombed her into getting married. He don't know what he has no idea about the sanctity of nothing, right? He comes from a two-parent home. I don't know that's not a barometer for success when we're talking about matrimony because his daddy went to work every day. His father wasn't a Grammy award winning rapper with access to everything: money, cash, holes, cars, fame, critical acclaim, celebrity. So it's not even in the same vein. So you add all of those elements I just named and foist that upon two people from the hood that have all of that and then they get married. He, I believe, has a sex addiction. So, nigga, if you out here fucking IG models raw and your shit got leaked where you're sending bitches fucking $500 to get AB, nigga, you can never call me no motherfucking hoe. And I'm a fucking nigga with my kid in the crib. That's right. I'm a fuck a nigga right with my new baby in the because
And mind
that's
your
what
business.
you're doing. He don't
Mind
get
your
to
fucking
slut shame
business.
me.
Yeah.
Never will you slut shame me, bitch, until you get your shit together. This is what you've been doing. Bottom of the barrels. And let me tell you, I think Bel Khalid, I think she was letting him cheat in peace. But it got so flagrant. It got so bananas. This is what he's
Mm-hmm.
doing. These pretty little Instagram girls are fighting. That's why he was with a married man and you got an abortion for him. What? What? This is what you're. Bring me the first football player. Bring him. Bring him
And
to me.
and we all know the story of it's easier to stay together to avoid the public scrutiny than to break
Oh,
up.
child. And then this motherfucker gonna talk about you 32 and got 3 kids. Nigga, you 33 and got 6 kids. And you got 3 girls. This is how you're teaching them how they're supposed to be treated. You ain't honor a bitch a day in your
I'm just
motherfucking
like,
life.
who is this nigga talking about?
Who
Like,
the fuck is he talking to? And everybody's on his side because they just hate Cardi. But let's look at the facts. Let's look at the facts. Kiari Cantrell, he ain't been shit for a long time.
at all.
Wow.
Come on now. And I like Offset. I do. I've always liked him. But guess what? He's a terrible husband. He's a gaslighter. He's a love bomber. He's a manipulator. And he's disgusting. When he said, "You my baby mama, I won," baby, this is the beginning of the War of the Roses. And he wants her to crash out. He wants to weaponize the fact that she's insecure about not releasing music. That's why he keeps saying, "You just thinking about dick. All you think about is dick."
And I was like, when the
He
last
kind of
time
ate
you
with
had a
that
hit
though.
Offset?
He
When
kind
is
of
the
ate
last
with that.
time you had a hit Offset?
He kind of ate with that because he in pussy, but he getting to the music.
Yeah.
Anywho, listen, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. But he had her mind so fucked up. And we also have to give her grace. She's postpartum. That baby is fresh out the oven.
Literally
That baby
fresh out.
is only a couple of months old. This is postpartum talking. And how dare he do this? How dare he do this while she's in this state? Let me tell you, the least you could do is let her fuck who she want. That's the least you could do. And stay
After
out
you've been
the
doing
way.
that.
Well, these blacks are something.
Oh my God, Kiara,
They really are.
please.
Blacks are something else.
I just don't want to see it.
You got 2 girls in this whole season. Nigga.
I'm like, you can't say that line. You can't
ain't
say
never
nothing
on
about
a bitch a day in your motherfucking life.
Oh my God. Well, I'm not gonna add anything because to me, both of them are just ridiculous. But I just saw in real time that Karen Huger found guilty of DUI.
They said she was hammered. You hear me?
Wait, from Real Housewives?
Real Housewives of Potomac. Yeah, I don't know if she gonna sit up, but she gonna have to do something.
Damn.
Miss Karen, she screwed the pooch on this one.
Lock her up and throw away the key.
And the fact that she would not say things like, I could have killed someone. Everything is about, well, I need to take care of myself. And I could have done harm to myself. Bitch, you could have killed
needs to take care of herself.
else.
I had to get myself home.
I had to get myself together. And I don't understand.
I had to get myself together.
And everyone's trying to use this against me. And I know I'm going to
lock her up.
No, you're not getting away with this. You was on liquor.
And whatever else.
So she doesn't have sentencing yet, but she can either have $500 to $5,000 fine and 60 days up to 5 years.
Ooh, up to 5
years.
Don't
give her no time.
Chewing toenails.
And it's in Maryland, Montgomery County,
which is tough.
Fuck them, because they got me together too.
Listen, don't say that.
I don't want to.
We're not going there. We're not going there.
Maryland, baby. And what's that county? What's the county that Towson is in?
Townsend, Maryland.
That's
but the county. I think that's technically Baltimore County.
Something county, child. I know about that county.
I know it's close to Baltimore and it's outside of the vicinity of there. So,
please.
Listen.
Right, Karen.
Sorry, Karen.
Anyway, sorry to her. Lock her up. But these girls love a rapper. I don't know what it is. And
it is.
Chloe Bailey ain't no exception. She out here with Burna Boy, and baby, she looking at him like he didn't discover her spot.
Oh, he put her through the fucking mattress, bitch, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
First of all,
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
First of all, the way she was dancing on him, she know what kind of tree she was crawling. Let's be honest. Okay, look at them videos.
Oh my God.
It's given. If you don't sit down, okay?
No.
We don't. First of all, let me be clear. We don't need to see Chloe freaking on her boy in the club. We don't need that.
Yes, we do, because she's young and fine.
You are Chloe Bailey, okay?
Oh, please.
That nigga hasn't earned the right for you to be doing nothing in public. I know what I'm talking about. You the one that let him move fast and make mistakes. That's your type. and then get pregnant 2 times and a half. And
listen, this is not about Sweetie.
He don't want you. So I don't give a damn what Lindsay's talking about. Chloe, we don't need you claiming no man until he has proved something. Look at your sister.
She didn't claim shit.
Yes, she did by being out there freaking on him.
That's dating.
No.
And fucking.
No.
And she's allowed to do that because she is young and fine. And when the sexy Naja calls you and tells you to come to Lagos, You
works
get
better
on the
when you're private.
motherfucking PJ, bitch.
It works
You put
better
your
when you're
freakum
private.
dresses in the
Listen,
suitcase.
I'm not opposed, but I
You
do
put your
think
shit in the suitcase and you get in.
You're wrong,
you get
sweetie.
on the PJ.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
No,
Tell it to another
He's
ghetto
gonna have
bitch.
to learn.
Tell it to another ghetto bitch. Chloe's not ghetto. She deserves
No,
better.
she's not a ghetto. This does not
Okay,
make
yes,
her
that's
ghetto.
what I'm saying.
This
Chloe,
does not make her
Chloe,
ghetto.
don't listen to her.
This does not
Don't
make
listen
her
to
ghetto.
her.
She's a
Okay.
young girl enjoying herself.
I get it, but it doesn't need to be in
She
public.
didn't do anything. She wasn't
doesn't
even
need to be in
grinding. She
public,
wasn't
Wagner.
twerking. None of that.
Wagner. It doesn't need to be in public yet. Give it some time. Okay?
He is an
we don't need to see him disappoint you.
He is
we don't
not.
Need to see it.
Burna Boy is not gonna. He is an international.
And Gunna
international.
I know about Burna Boy. Burna Boy is beat.
Right. So he's not gonna. This is no ordinary rapper.
Did I say he was gonna? But look
this
what
is
happened.
not ghetto.
Well, look what happened with Gunna.
International star.
Look what happened with Gunna. He didn't deserve her time.
Well, he went to jail before it became anything. So
he didn't deserve her time.
Listen, Chloe
I know
Bailey,
what I'm talking about. Y'all black women be thinking with y'all's pussy like you accused Tony
No.
Braxton of. Like you
Chloe
accused
is
Tony
the one
Braxton
that
of.
let everybody
like
know.
You accused Tony Braxton of. And watch your mouth, okay?
Chloe Bailey was the one
mouth.
that chimed the bell in her panty when she lit that candle on Instagram. Hello, everyone. I'm walking.
That ain't got nothing to do with what
She
I'm
rang
talking
the
about.
bell.
That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm
She
talking about.
rang the bell and told everyone
Lindsay,
that she was
I'm talking about
available.
I'm talking about these niggas, not her. Okay?
Listen,
not her.
She is young and dating, and that's what she's doing. She ain't say that was her man, but she's hugged up on a nigga in the club, and there's nothing wrong with that. He invited her to Legos. They're having a great time, and I hope she
can be there.
The mattress,
but we don't need to see no nervous twerking. We don't need to see no nervous twerking on him in public.
Oh my gosh, she wasn't even doing too much. She was doing just enough.
Lindsay, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong, girl.
No, when you young,
I don't know.
I don't do respectability politics.
He's in the public eye. She doesn't need this.
He's in the public eye too.
Yeah, but it's good for him. Okay.
Child, let me tell you, those legs in her stock. She ain't found her sound yet. Who's the established artist here? Not her. Not her. She need him.
Wait a minute.
I'm not even. For me, it's not even about her looking bad.
Exactly.
For me, but the reason I don't want it to be public.
Good look.
No, for me, you don't be doing no shit like that on a nigga that ain't yours yet. To me, for me.
Yes.
If he ain't yours yet.
Doing?
She didn't look bad. She looked great.
What was she doing? I didn't see any crazy
She was twerking on him nervously. Okay.
I didn't see that.
Okay, well
I saw that's what I saw.
What did you see, Emmy?
It was unnecessary.
It was like this awkward
and a little bit
uncomfortable on him.
Yeah, it was awkward. And you know why?
It was very awkward because she already is.
That ain't your man. That's not your man. That's why it's awkward.
Listen,
he don't belong to you.
Well, for me, until it's like established. I don't like people. Well, and I'm talking about how I operate too.
Wait, Lindsay.
I don't want people knowing how I'm moving yet. So I wouldn't give people the attention of like knowing that I'm even fucking with him yet until it was secured.
Right,
that's just how I move, though.
Right, but she's 26 years old. Hold on, she's 26 years old, and this is a mistake she might have to make. Everybody got a learning lesson, and I'm positive if it goes somewhere, he will be hers, and let her enjoy it. You know, life is for the living. Like, she got to make this mistake. And I heard something very interesting about Chloe and Halle too. They're not close with their parents. Supposedly the parents gave very much like stage parents, like very aggressive. The father's not in their life. Like, they're not really getting any guidance or mentorship. Beyonce got her own shit going on. She ain't in no position to be mentoring or talking fooling with nobody. So these girls are technically out on their own and trying to find their way. You're gonna make
The
mistakes
mother,
when you're young.
I
Okay.
got that vibe from the mom. Like, when I used to watch them on YouTube before they were like a
Yeah,
big
somebody
thing,
said like it was like some shaky business, like very shaky with them and the
it gave
parents were
strict.
not
We
close
trying
to
to
them.
milk y'all. We try very strict. Like that's the vibe I got. But I'm not
Absolutely. And
surprised to hear that.
see, and this is what's happening. See, when Black girls are held to a certain standard, especially early in their development, and not to say
Hmm
that they should be, out sexualizing themselves or anything like that, but if there's a lot of respectability politics at play, you get Kiki Palmer, you get Sky Jackson, you get her sister who finds the
hmm
first ghetto dick that says, "Hey, you look good." And
I was about to
they're
bring
in
her
it,
up.
they having babies, they doing all types of shit. She is not
Yeah.
exactly that experience.
And
I,
speaking
I,
of,
I,
he ain't shit either.
I'm not.
Who,
No,
Burner Boy?
no.
No, the other one.
DDG? Oh,
DDG.
child.
As soon as I saw him
I,
bring that
I,
baby and
I
Kai
want.
in that show, I was like, now
I
why?
want better for my Black girls. I want them to be more hard to get. I do. Sorry.
I understand what you're
I
saying.
want them to be more hard to get, and I want them to
I
be like,
understand what you're
no.
saying, but
I
I
do
think
understand that.
with parenting too, there has to be a delicate balance because I think I use my own self as
Point
an
of reference.
example.
Example.
The same type of parenting is like you're on a leash, you can't go nowhere. Da, da, da. I need ghetto niggas the way I need a hole in my head. I
Ah,
need plugs the way I need a motherfucking hole in my head. And it's been like, baby, I was
Girl.
at the 8th grade tea party with a nigga that had gold fronts.
Oh,
So that shit started at 12
I get that. I do.
and a fucking gold medallion. We are literally 12.
fix it, Jesus.
Fix it, Father. But I want her to have fun with him because Burna Boy is actually one of my personal favorites, darling. And he's a fuck nigga du jour. And du jour.
Is he?
Let's see how it goes.
I don't know.
Ciao.
I don't know if he's a fuck nigga or not.
Teflon the Don and Jada Kingdom, both IG rap. I don't know what they do. Rappers, IG baddies. I don't know what they do. They were on full on crashing out earlier this year, and he kept quiet and
paid it.
paid it.
Word.
He literally was like, "Well, I guess they're talking."
Oh shit.
Yes, they know about each other now, so I'm just gonna, still continue to be sexy as fuck and perform with my shirt off.
Oh my lord.
I love Burna Boy.
Yeah, and that's why you want her to make a mistake and be with.
I just want her to put him. I just want her to put her keep putting her through that mattress.
Chloe, she wants you to live her life.
They'd be a cute couple.
Together. I love it.
Offset was right. All y'all think about is dick. Okay, and that's it's no shade.
Don't be
Offset needs to mind his motherfucking business.
Well, wrong messenger, but let's call it thing a thing.
Oh, sidebar. Did y'all see Solange talking to Chief Keef?
Outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a big thing, but Solange was telling Chief Keef like, "Yeah, I know you. I know your music." And Chief Keef's like, "What?" He was like, "What?" He was like gagging, "What the fuck? You know me?"
Jules is the reason that Playboy Cardi was on the last record. Because she asked him, she's like, "I need a rapper on what was the name? What's the name of that? The one where she's like, sip, 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 sip,
Oh,
sip. That one." She asked Jules, like, "What rapper?" He's like, "Oh, you gotta get Playboy." So that's why he's in the end of that. It's Jules.
Where?
Jules think
now
he ghetto
people were
too.
speculating, and I watched the video too. They were speculating like, "Bitch, the way Solange looking at Chief Keef, like she wanted a piece."
She was like, she wanted a piece of Sosa.
And I keep, I only thought about it because he was talking about rappers and shit. But y'all cannot just get over Bad Boys. But mind you, he's so disillusioned by the fact that she know him. Bitch, you don't see
Exactly.
her flirting with you?
Yeah,
She was
because
looking at him like,
he is
yeah.
used to scraping the bottom of the pudding cup. Bad baby, Asian doll. These are the holes that he's. What's the other one that was fighting over him? Sexy Red. Those are the girls that he's used to. Not
Yeah.
Solange Knowles.
Solange trying to give, I fight too.
Solange, no,
I want a piece of soul.
Solange, no.
no. I'm gonna
You
need
bet not.
Solange. I'm gonna need
She's
Solange
like,
and
I had
Hallie.
a pretty boy. I had an older man. Now it's time to live on the wild side.
She needs to go European.
But if she do, NDA and Morning After. That's all I gotta say.
That's it. Morning after pill and NDA.
No, Solange's not that kind of girl. She gonna have the baby. Okay.
She better not.
She gonna
She
have
better
the
not
baby.
have no
Oh
Sosa
yeah.
baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She better not have no fucking Sosa baby, baby.
She better not.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna need Solange and Holly to go European. You know, I'm gonna need them to go outside of black. I'm sorry.
She would be
Holly
taking
is
care
still
of
with
him.
her baby father.
And she do not want them type of problems. That nigga is still meddling in old block business.
Halle Bailey is still with DDG. Don't let any of that
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Oh
Chloe.
yeah, I'm not convinced
Chloe.
that they stop.
Chloe is doing whatever feels good.
I don't think Hallie's with him anymore.
She's with him.
I think they're reconciling on the back end. We just don't
She's
see
with
what's
him.
going on.
Trust me.
You got to understand, this is
Trust
her
me,
first
Marcus.
baby daddy
First baby
and your
daddy.
first public relationship.
And he's still cute. Nothing has changed with him.
She's an Aries.
And she young. And if she doing the young shit that I was doing
And
when
you
I was
know how
young.
magnetic y'all can be.
Yeah, but he already crossed the line with her. That's what you don't get.
She's in that bed. Trust me.
I don't think so. We would know.
It's not that simple.
We would know.
It's not that
She's
simple.
in that bed.
We would know because of him. His ego would not allow us not to know. I know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's why we saw her in the background during Thanksgiving,
With her
sitting right
trio?
there eating some greens.
Well, the baby was there, bitch.
And bitch, when the family went to the living
And when
room,
the family went, where she went, well, I'm going to my home. She went right
let me
in
go
that
step
room.
to the bathroom right quick, DDG.
Let me tell you something. The people be projecting. You know what I'm saying?
Child,
they be projecting,
please.
honey. 'Cause she is
Listen,
not.
these
using
celebrities
him.
ain't no different than us.
I
If
get
I
it,
was her
but she's
age
not using
and
him.
I had a baby with that nigga and he was still around, if she me,
And
still
he
gonna be
got
fucking.
money.
I'm sure she got
Please.
another piece. I'm sure she got another piece.
No.
Oh no, she definitely at least still fucking him
I'm
because
sure she got
you
another
got to think
piece.
celebrities
She is
don't get to just
fucking her baby daddy. and she's
celebrities
still
don't get to
with
just
him.
have casual sex like we
Trust
do.
me. They together. He already said it. He was like, I'm not trying to have another baby with nobody else except the person I had a baby with. They still together.
Girl, you got the whole thing wrong. You got Chloe wrong. You got Hallie wrong.
Child.
You just, girl, you don't know nothing.
I
Child,
don't.
Yeah.
51 years
be out here
living,
acting
I'm
wholesome.
still ass
Girl,
back
don't be
with
bringing up
God.
51 years. That ain't got shit to do with it. Okay.
I'm
Trying to
sorry,
convince
I
us
got
like,
it
oh,
wrong.
I moved on. I'm working on this Smokey Robinson album. You know, girl, we ain't convinced.
Why are y'all saying that?
We ain't convinced. You can sing with Smokey all you want.
She paid
What'd you say he sounded like?
A Cadillac converter.
Oh,
A Honda Civic '96.
Speaking of
You know what?
speaking of
Baby.
boyfriends, have y'all seen pushing my button to my education? Run me up, my motivation.
A fine ass nigga. Woo!
Tyler's boyfriend.
Yeah, he's a model. He's in a water video. Dominicano.
Tyler's giving. Let me tell y'all something. I'm better than you black bitches, and I'm getting black dick.
What?
I don't know what his coin looked like, but he sure is fine.
And you know I'm right, Emery. That's what she said.
I don't know about that. I don't know what that coin is looking like. He's a
his
model.
coin?
They like
Who his coin?
Oh,
equally yoked.
Well,
He's a model.
Looking like that, he don't have to have coins. See, that's what you don't get.
Oh,
no,
child.
Tyler's
he's
got
fine.
the coin. Tyler's
He's
got her
fine
own
as
coin.
hell. Gorgeous.
She got her own coin.
Afro Dominicano.
He's fine.
Dominicano.
Okay,
Dominicano.
he is fine. Did you Google him, Emery?
Fine as hell.
I sure did.
Let me tell you something.
I know you too well.
And I want to smell it.
And let me tell you something. That nigga be at every event. Every event.
Okay, looking fine.
You know what? She deserve. She deserve.
There's also like a cute video of them like dancing bachata. Like one of his family had like a party, and she's literally in a kitten heel dancing like with him to bachata. It's so cute.
Pushing on my buttons on my education. Turn me
Yes,
up,
Work,
give me
daughter.
motivation. I'm pushing on my
Tell me where you're
buttons.
going.
Turn me up, give me motivation. She got so fucked. She said, "Give me life. I'll take yours. That big life." Okay, that's
The girls are not ready for my daughter.
They ain't. They don't like your daughter neither. A lot of the girls don't
She's
see
too
it
cunty.
yet.
She's too cunty for the girls, honey.
She
They
is
can't deal with it.
fine. She's so soft.
Soft as a fucking feather.
She's soft as a feather, and they can't take it either.
They cannot take it. And then on top of that, she said, "I'm better than you black bitches." And
Exactly. And I'm not doing that sharp choreo.
And I'm not doing those hard things you do rolling on the floor.
It is
Now
not a
hold my
twerk.
award. Hold my award, bitch.
Can you hold my award?
Y'all are masculine. Y'all
This
are
is too heavy
masculine.
for me. This
Can
is
you
too
hold my
heavy.
award?
I'm sorry. Hold this award. I'll be like,
It's too heavy.
They've been together for a long time.
Who?
oh, I didn't know that.
I'm looking at them as baby queens together.
Who?
Work, Tyler.
I saw that photo too. That's why I was confused.
Who? Tyler and the boyfriend?
They've been
Yeah.
together for a while.
I think they're like pre-fame relationship.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
If she's at somebody's house dancing bachata,
I saw that photo.
Aw. Cute.
Yeah, I saw that photo.
Cute.
Look
Yeah.
at this baby booze.
Word.
The bitch is tiny. Okay.
Teeny tiny, but she's naturally sexy, soft as a feather.
She has all the things, all the makings.
She told these hoes, I'm not doing that motherfucking American sharp choreography. That's Sierra.
Yeah, y'all be hitting the moves hard. I glide into my next move.
Nobody wants her to do that.
I'm making the edges fluid, honey.
No.
Okay?
No.
Yeah.
Tyler,
just soft and diaphanous and just fluid.
Slinky and sinewy, and I love it. Cunt.
You do, and I do what I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't hitting the 1-2.
Enough about that.
Yeah.
But speaking of Tyler, let's talk about one of her mothers, Beyonce. I said what I said.
Rihanna.
So Beyonce.
There was a debate about that.
I think that she is. If Beyonce and Rihanna had a baby, I think it would be Tyler. I see both of them in her. Yeah, it's the lesbian love child.
The path. I see the path mirroring both Rihanna and Beyonce's sort of like trajectory.
Yeah.
To me, you can't have one without the other. It's infused. Yeah. But anyway, Beyonce has been named Artist of the Century by Billboard. Work, Beyonce.
Work.
Word.
Does she deserve?
Not for me to
Do y'all think
determine.
she deserves?
It's not for me to determine. It's up to Jay-Z.
Oh my God. She deserves it.
I think she deserves it as well.
Well, I mean, it's not
think
a
she
matter about
deserves.
deserve. It's about the numbers, and they said she did it. So
Oh my God.
Well,
no,
no,
it is.
no. Billboard for artists of
Oh,
the
you're not talking
century.
about
I
the
don't.
other one.
No, yeah,
No,
this is not the recorded.
she's definitely the artist of the century. Yeah.
Won't you dance? Bounce
Yeah,
on the shit
because they
dance.
said that technically, Taylor Swift's numbers were better, but they still qualitatively decided that Beyonce
Yes.
deserved it. And I was
Yeah.
like, you got it right. I'm glad you did. Because if y'all would have made Taylor Swift artist of the century, it would have been a problem.
There would have been a riot. There possibly would have been a race war.
If we would have, on January 6th, we would have tore the White House up if you
Okay.
did that.
January 6th.
The White House is doing that. Why am I in it?
Okay.
But no, they got it right. And then not only did Billboard name her artist of the century, then the recording industry, the RIAA, said that Beyonce um, is the first American singer with over 150 million singles sold, and she is the most she has the most certified titles than any other female artist. Thirdly, she is the second highest certified female singles artist,
Mm-hmm.
just surpassing Taylor Swift. Now, the funny thing about that is that Beyonce had not updated her numbers and certifications in like 4 years. But the minute that they just named Taylor Swift the second highest, then she up like literally the day of, she updated her numbers. You can't tell me that ain't some petty ass Virgo
How
shit.
convenient.
The day they release the article, you update your numbers.
Mm-hmm. He said, fuck that.
You said, no, fuck that. Especially after y'all almost tried to play me with Billboard Artist of the Century.
Mm-hmm.
I have to keep showing Taylor who's the girl.
Okay.
What can
I
you say
thought
besides work?
I thought it was always going to be Beyonce that they named.
No,
Number one.
it was in Taylor Swift was in consideration.
Well, of course. But I knew that
I
they
ain't
would
mad
not
at
let
it.
I knew that they would not let that happen though. It's given no.
Listen, I don't know. The way this country has failed me, I ain't. I
You're
don't
right.
know.
You're right about that.
um, but this comes as a great time because she's also gearing up for one, the Grammys is around the corner, but two, on December 25th, she'll be performing at the Houston halftime show, which is so unprecedented because artists of her level usually don't perform at something like that. That's not a Super Bowl. She said, "Fuck that! I'm gonna do my own thing."
Mm-hmm.
And Netflix is gonna have it live on their platform. Work.
Yes.
Period.
She just
Can't wait.
constantly changes the game.
Period. And I love the commercial with the white fur.
Fab.
It was cute. I liked it too.
She did her little arms like Janet Jackson in it. I said, "Work, Beyonce."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Psh," and the snow went everywhere. I said, "Work, Beyonce."
So I also saw somebody debating online on whether Cowboy Carter was musically better than Renaissance. I didn't even think, to me, it came close because I revere Renaissance as very high. But I was surprised by the number of people that were like, no, Cowboy Carter has the better vocal ability and showcase.
Yeah, the vocals are a little bit better on Cowboy
Mm-hmm.
Carter, but Renaissance feels more. It feels, for me, more original. Now
Hmm.
she did, she did use um, samples, of course, but it still
Right.
felt more unique and more
Hmm.
innovative to me than Cowboy Carter. But she was definitely singing on Cowboy Carter.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
But I know Beyonce can sing. But what Renaissance did,
I think that's where I'm at. Yeah,
what Renaissance did, moved the world
I agree.
because of the musicality. And there were so many.
Hmm.
And there were strong, undeniable moments of unforgettable music that you'll know forever. Cowboy
I
Carter
agree.
was not that. So for that reason, Renaissance
It's
is the
Renaissance for me. Yeah.
Very well said, Marcus.
Yeah, I think there's no other way to put it.
after the
That's how I
Super Bowl.
feel.
After the Super Bowl, I'm sorry, not the Super Bowl, Christmas. Maybe there'll be a new surge. But for me,
Mm-hmm.
it just I've been listening to Beyonce since before y'all. Some of y'all knew y'all was gay. Okay.
Bitch.
So
Okay.
I
Since
can
97, 98.
I can
Yeah.
speak on this. Renaissance is one of the most important albums released in the last 50 years.
Absolutely.
I
And
agree.
For Black people,
conversely,
it's
I was-
almost it's almost as important as Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. But I will not expound on that today.
oh,
Because that deserves its own space.
it sure does.
I do believe it's the Black community. I mean, you couldn't get. And remember
No, I
Miseducation of
understand
Lauryn
that.
Hill, Lindsay, the way that was. I mean, there
Mhm.
wasn't a Black person who wasn't listening to Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I feel like it was the same with Renaissance. It was a language.
Correct. And the beauty of Miseducation, there was no skips. And I feel the same way. You could play Renaissance the same way, where like just let it play through.
They
Mhm.
said it. They said accept all in your mind.
Yeah.
That's what they
Let
said.
it and then let it go in the order that it's supposed to be played. Do not go out of order, bitch. And I felt the same way about Miseducation. Like you just have to let the story be told.
Period.
Yeah. I mean, for me, Renaissance is just such a, I don't know, for me, it's such a personal album. And just the fact that she mentioned her Uncle Johnny and the fact that I'm the age that I am, probably the same. Like he was 6 years younger than her mom. Her mom is in her like mid 60s. So it's like, I know that music that was that album references. I know what it means to have somebody like Nile Rodgers do his famous guitar riff. Like that riff is heard so many times throughout her R&B history. So the fact that she had the Niles Rodgers and he is alive and well, still playing the guitar to play the opening chords of Virgo's Groove. Just I mean, what the album just means so much to me. So much more than that. The music that I grew up listening, that I can almost imagine that her Uncle Johnny played for her. Artists like Gwen Guthrie, groups like Dynasty. If you listen to those groups, I keep saying I'm gonna do it like on my stories, like a lot of the songs that probably were inspired, but like Renaissance was inspired by, because whenever I listen to the album, I hear these songs so clearly. Like I remember being little, I remember being in my grandmother project, just listening to the radio and hearing these songs and these riffs. The 80s, the late 80s, that R&B is so special to me. So that album, like Miseducation, you're absolutely right, is a language. There are no skips, innovative. That's why Miss Hill ain't been able to, she's not even in that headspace anymore. So many things have happened. She was
Mhm.
in love with somebody that didn't belong to her. She became a mother. So many things happened like during that album for her that she can't possibly replicate. You know what I mean? And that's probably Renaissance is only one of one too.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one of one.
It should have got the Grammy. I cannot believe that they put that particular Taylor Swift album over Beyonce. Like, no, not this time. Not this time.
Yes, I really felt like more than ever, this was the album to gain her that award.
Yes.
If you give her album of the year for Cowboy Carter, I'm sorry, I'm gonna call some bullshit.
It's not gonna hit
Yeah.
the same. It's not gonna hit the same.
We all gonna be looking collectively like,
Especially since
congratulations,
Cowboy
but girl.
Carter, we know she was trying to make some sort of political statement.
And she did it because what was it? What's her name? Linda Martell or whatever.
Mhm.
Like for her to be Grammy nominated posthumously and so many other things that she did for people. That's important.
It is.
However, I don't technically really see this album winning any awards, but we'll see.
Oh, it's the Grammys. They're gonna give her some. They
Running
always
through
do.
the river.
They always do. But honestly, since it's in country, they may not. See, the other albums were always under something else.
Exactly. That's why I don't know.
Mm.
I can't see her winning Country Album of the Year.
Baby, I don't even want to speculate.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Yeah, it's hard to say. But this Netflix special may change everything.
She's gonna kill it.
Let's see.
She's gonna kill it.
You know
Any
what?
songs in particular that you're looking forward for her to perform?
No, but I do. But I do.
Riverdance.
I mean,
I want to see Riverdance.
My favorite
Oh,
song
yeah.
on that album.
oh yeah. I gotta see her perform.
I want to see
Yeah,
Riverdance. And
yeah.
the fact that y'all named the two that I want to see, that means a lot to me. Those are literally the only two I want to see.
Really?
I think she should.
Yes.
I think she should open with Yaya.
I think Yaya is
Yeah.
that type of music is built for her voice to me. I think her voice sounds best in that type of singing style, in my opinion. So Yaya to me is special to her. But Riverdance is for the culture.
It is, because that's some ass shaking music.
That's some ass shaking music.
And that's how it's so country. It's so black country.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it has all the classical elements of country. There's a story being told. She talking about whiskey, and she talking about shaking your ass.
Was freedom was freedom on Renaissance, or was freedom on?
No, freedom was on.
Freedom was on Lemonade.
Oh, okay.
My other favorite.
Okay.
But I know y'all don't like that.
I know I like Lemonade.
I didn't enjoy that album as much, but
I liked it.
I enjoyed the era.
I'm surprised, Emmy, you liked it. Somebody was using it to terrorize Emery.
Oh gosh, she always got to bring up that nigga. I thought it was the other album.
No,
well, I was playing gospel. I was playing gospel for him.
Because he needed to exercise some demons.
Oh, thank
Wait a
you.
minute, I'm lost.
Get back up again.
The Lemonade.
Never would have made
Take him to the
it.
king. Take him to the king.
Right, because you know the king got a mandingo that he wants.
Oh.
Take him to the king.
Take me to the
Take him, not me, bitch.
Take him.
to the king. Okay.
Listen, enough about this. Congratulations, Beyonce. We are happy for you.
Yes.
And bitch, you better turn it next week. We know you are. You can't.
Performance, period.
But it's more important than ever that you turn it because this album did okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are y'all ready for Christmas? I ain't. Y'all getting ramen noodles, bitch. You'll be lucky if you get that.
Well,
it's beginning to look a lot.
Give me the cup.
I don't know what it is.
Give me the cup of noodles. I don't want the ramen pack. Okay, give me the cup.
So you prefer the cup over the pack?
I do.
The cup of noodles, isn't it? I don't know. It smells. I haven't had them in years because I can't do the gluten. And the fact that they said them noodles stay in your stomach till you die, I don't like that. Mm, no, no,
Listen,
no.
And I'ma still eat them.
I know you is. But the cup of noodles,
Even if
this lady and her little son had them. I wanted to take it the other morning. It was cold and it smelled so delicious.
I'm trying to tell you.
And that little baby was slurping up them noodles.
I don't know. I feel like noodles is such a ghetto delicacy. It's one of those things I have to have, even when I'm eating well.
Yeah, you have to have a little pack of ramen
Like,
around.
let me eat a noodle real quick.
Okay.
But that brings me to my topic. So, okay, have y'all even started playing your Christmas music? Because if you haven't, something's wrong.
I listen to the R&B Christmas station at
Okay.
work. At
Mhm.
work.
Okay, no, that's the start.
And let me tell you something. The blacks eat it on Christmas. Okay, that's all I'll say. They eat it.
They do.
I don't know about that.
Everything. No, they sing the shit out of some Christmas music. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We have Boys to Men. We
Yeah.
have. I mean, is everything okay?
You know what they say on the internet now? Ho, is you cool?
Like,
Black
people be turning it on
Lindsay
that
says she
Christmas
prefer her Christmas
Oh,
music
she likes
Caucasian.
white. You know, she
I
is
like
kind of
white
white a
Christmas.
lot.
Now, mind you, I like the newer R&B, like Boyz II Men, Let It Snow. I like
That's not
that.
new.
You know,
That's not new, sweetie.
well, you know,
That's
it's
not.
newer than.
That's your day. That's
Yeah,
your
I
day.
know,
Yeah.
and I like
But
that. I
I
like
know
that.
what you
It's
mean.
mellow. It's not too colored. What I am talking about is
First of all,
colored Christmas. And when I say
That-
colored Christmas, it begins in my mind.
In my mind.
Merry Christmas to you. And
I just
every
said
one
the
of
black
you niggas.
turn it. I just said they
Sleigh
turn it.
bells ring. Are you
No,
listening?
it don't get more black than the Temptations singing. And
My
what was
mother.
his shit silent about that night?
Okay, that's brown liquor music, and I don't like it because my mother didn't like it. Linda D said, because Linda D grew up in the projects, okay, and that shit was depressing to her. And my father, of course, would try to play, and she'd be like, "Larry, no, okay, we're not listening to no
No.
colored Christmas."
And you know damn well they was in matching suits doing spins and snapping to that shit. It didn't
Absolutely,
call
my
for that.
father, who was a country nigga to his heart, played Lou Rawls' Christmas album every year. Just to get on her goddamn nerves.
Word.
And it's
No,
a beautiful
ma'am.
album, by the way. But
Yes,
you
I'm
want
sure
to
it
talk
is.
about country?
Y'all are trying it tonight. I cannot believe
You
it.
want to talk about black? It don't get no blacker than Lou Rawls.
Period.
No, that's before my time, but I know
It
what you're
sure is.
talking
I don't
about.
even know if you know who that nigga is.
I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't.
Okay. Okay. An old Southern child. Let me tell you. So I don't really do colored Christmas too much. I have my favorites. Well, okay, let's divvy this up. Let's do our favorite. Let's do our top three. I'll call it contemporary, aka white, and then we'll do our top three R&B, aka colored Christmas songs.
Okay, for blacks, for colored, for black.
Maybe we should divvy that up. Maybe we should well,
That's
no, go
hard.
ahead. Go ahead.
That's hard because I don't even be thinking about who's singing it sometimes because I'm just thinking about Christmas. And Christmas music, no shade, is kind of like elevated music. It's meant to play in the back. And that's what is so distracting sometimes to me about colored Christmas songs because you can't listen to it on the back. Like they
No,
come to the front.
if you hearing little Michael Jackson talk about what's that the Michael Jackson one?
Like
Santa Claus is coming to town. You gotta be jolly.
It's giving.
yeah, it's
giving. On the 8th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a black
Okay. Doesn't feel like Christmas. It feels lovely.
Period.
but for black, I am going to put. You said it.
What kind of slave singing is that?
Yes.
I do got to put "Let It Snow."
Gave to me, but gave a day, but gave to me today.
Boys to Men, "Let It Snow."
Oh,
I gotta put that there.
Love it.
For me, I love my mother Toni Braxton singing the Christmas song.
Girl, you pushed that in there. No shame.
Well, I'm gonna give an honorable mention to the entire album because I play that.
The Toni album.
The sexiest Christmas.
I need to revisit it.
It's beautiful. And also Vanessa Williams, her Christmas album.
Wow.
Fabulous.
I love her singing that Christmas song. Oh, I forgot the name of the artist, but Hang on Mistletoe.
Okay, so it's two versions. Now you young niggas like Christopher Maurice.
Oh,
I like Bonnie Hathaway's version.
Only. No, I like his.
First of all, both versions are turning it. Yeah, they will.
No.
Yes.
I don't like
it. Girl,
I like it, but I actually think I listened to the old version. I don't know how, but doing the season. The Hathaway.
So is that your 3 for the blacks?
I don't.
That's my 3 for the blacks, I think.
Okay.
What about contemporary or white?
Hark All the Bells, or whatever.
Ring Christmas Bells. How did I know?
Yes. No.
That's one of my favorites.
Carol of the Bells. I'm sorry. Carol of the Bells. What else? Ooh, it's hard. Well, y'all can go, but I know Carol of the Bells is on one line.
Marcus, do you have your blacks? Well, we'll circle back to Emmy.
Someday at Christmas, Stevie Wonder.
Depressing.
Oh my God!
No, first of all, it's not depressing.
It's depressing as fuck.
No, it's not.
I love that song.
Today at Christmas time.
You know Stevie Wonder is my favorite male vocalist.
It's over.
No.
It's really, he drags it out. Someday Christmas. It's like it is kind of depressive.
Depressing.
Because he was singing down.
Beautiful though.
Sings
beautiful.
Down.
And I also have to put "Let It Snow" up there because that.
Yes.
It's fabulous.
It's fabulous. And timeless.
The harmony, it's so beautiful.
Timeless.
It's perfect. If none of y'all say Whitney Houston, do you hear what I hear? I'm canceling the show.
We'll cancel it because it was okay.
Yeah,
I hate that song so much. I hate it so much.
I don't like that.
And honestly, I have to put Christina Aguilera on my blacklist.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Wait a minute. What in the gentrification?
What in the gentrification?
No.
What song?
What?
The whole album Christina
Oh, child.
Christina Aguilera's Christmas album is over.
You could have
I
done
listened
it
to
as an
it.
honorable mention, but you think the whole album?
It was fabulous. And the reason why I'm not putting her on my white list is because I have other reserved for those. Kelly Clarkson.
Wait, is there a particular song from it?
Christina?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That turns it.
This Christmas, the way she eats
This
this
Christmas.
up, it didn't make no damn sense. Do your research.
I love her singing it too.
And she turned it.
No, I co-sign.
It down. And you know, she's the type of white bitch that's gonna bring in a black choir to help her finish it off. Okay, I love it. And then on my white people list, I gotta give the first.
I didn't do my blacks.
Oh, okay. Do the blacks. I
Then
was
we'll
gonna do
go
all
around
mine.
and do
Let me
whites.
do all mine in one because I'm on a roll.
Okay, do your whites.
And then my whites, gotta give it to Kelly Clarkson.
That's kind of over. It is. It's kind of over.
What is that song called?
What's the song?
I know that song because you hear it. It's so funny. I just heard it in Target. That song is over.
Oh my God.
I just heard that in Target not too long ago.
Do you hear me? And
she was singing the shit out of that.
Out of that song. And then I want to Pentatonics.
Their album is
I love them.
beautiful.
They sing down.
Pentatonics.
They sing down. They sing down.
And I just saw that Christmas movie, which is cute, with Christina Milian.
Word.
On Netflix.
And honestly, I really can't choose with them either. The whole Christmas album is over, and they are over singing too.
They're over singing, but I like it.
Period.
Can I add "Baby It's Cold Outside"? Does that count as Christmas music?
What, is that the black or the white list? Because you know it's two versions, y'all.
There is. I don't even know. I don't know.
I'm not using it.
I'm sorry. I always enjoy that when it comes on.
By who? By who?
I'm not sure. I told you I don't be knowing what artists are singing it when I hear some of the Christmas songs.
Gerald and Satchmo or somebody.
Oh, and then Michael Bublé is my last one. I love a Michael Bublé Christmas song. It makes me feel like I'm in New York on Fifth Avenue, darling.
Yeah.
Work.
That's exactly what they play too. Like if you go into
the Burger Court.
Burgers.
You go to Burgers, honey.
Blooms, darling.
Okay, Lindsay.
Well, let me do my blacks. Number one is always going to be Donny Hathaway. Donny Hathaway's version of This Christmas. That is the only version that exists for me. I tolerate Christopher Maurice's because it's cute, it's good. But Donny Hathaway, the icon, is the only version that exists for me. Because Donny Hathaway is that guy. And for anyone listening, Swallowers, The Whispers, I don't know if y'all know that. That's an old group. They did a song about their friend Donny Hathaway with that same melody. It is absolutely beautiful. It's called A Song for Donny. What else? What other? Christmas Time Is Here by Will Downing. The inimitable Will Downing. Will Downing doesn't even get the credit that he deserves because, unfortunately for him, unlike the ladies, he was never given the credit because he ain't that good looking. He's all right, but for some reason they didn't want him to succeed. Will Downing, Silky Soul, Sexy. Christmas Time Is Here. It's a favorite. I play it every year, and it's one of the only Christmas songs that don't make me cry either, because a lot of Christmas music makes my parents, and I'll explain later when I get to the white list. So it's Will Downing, Donny Hathaway, and then the third.
Wait, pause. Don't they usually play that song in
Peanuts? Yes.
Charlie Brown.
I love both versions with the kids. Christmas time is here.
Yes. Oh
but
my
he
God,
does
iconic.
like a very sexy soulful, silky
Mm-hmm.
version of it, which is beautiful.
Tony
And then
Braxton
my
sings it too.
third one, I guess, is gonna be. Damn, I don't even know if this counts as black because it might. Well, I know what. It's a black, but I'm gonna save it for my white list because it's a black that whites like. So the third one is gonna go to Vanessa Williams' Little Drummer Girl. I think it's called Little Drummer Boy. It's on her
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous Christmas album.
Yeah.
And it's like a jazzy, it's like
I've
do
heard
do
it.
do 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 do.
Yes, dude. Yes.
I
It's
play it
fabulous.
every year. It is fabulous.
Sing it again. Sing it again.
Do 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 do. It's like she harmonizing this shit.
It's over.
It's over.
I
Look,
forgot
Vanessa.
about that. It's over.
Work, Vanessa.
And who are these whites?
Do you want to go first? You hadn't finished your white list.
I think I did.
No, you didn't.
I forgot the ones I
named not
said.
one white.
I did.
Who?
I can't remember which ones I said, but I know I said some. I was just randomly yelling them out while y'all was talking.
Oh, them. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one.
Marcus, your whites.
He said his whites, didn't he?
Hmm?
He said all of his.
All right, so I'll say my whites. This is controversial because Johnny Mathis was black, but the song is "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year," and I am.
Oh, that's quintessential Christmas, though.
His version only. I mean, I think one of the white Bing Crosby or one of them white people do. It's the most wonderful.
He's black.
Time. Yeah, Johnny Mathis is black, my love.
Baby, I would have swore that was a white man singing that song.
No, he actually had yeah. His sounds a little bit different. Because it's a white version, which I think Bing Crosby is somebody sung it, and then Johnny Mathis sings it as well. And I really like Johnny Mathis's version. This one is a special one. It is "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," the Judy Garland version. It is something that me and my mom used to play every year. As a matter of fact, I remember this is before the pandemic too, because there was a commercial that would come on with it. I would cry every time. I hated that commercial. It would make me cry just hearing Judy's voice singing it because it's from the movie Have Yourself a Merry Little White Christmas, or one of them. It is so beautiful. And then
you be knowing a specific artist. You so particular.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because they bring specific memories. Because I told you my mother did not like Call It a Christmas. These were the Christmas songs she liked to play. Linda D ain't like all that nigga shit. She didn't. And the third one is, of course, is it carols? Is that what it's called? Emery, ring Christmas bells.
That was the Carol of the Bells.
Right. That
was one of mine.
And that's like my third one.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Christina Aguilera is over as well.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Luther Vandross is over.
I don't think I heard Luther's. I might treat myself to that.
Play that. Okay.
I've heard Christina's though, and she ate.
I'm gonna see.
But no, I honestly like all the songs, y'all. The ones I know, I love all of those songs. You just gagged me with Stevie Wonder, though. I forgot how much that meant to me.
Over.
But I do agree, it is slightly depressing.
And right now at work, I listen to the R&B lounge station, but they changed it to Christmas all month. And when I say the black people was turning it, I mean back to back to back to back to back. Lindsay gagged me with that Vanessa Williams one. Fucking
that up. And then I have my other white songs, like the Beatles, The Mood Is Right.
Okay, now you're going too far,
A
honey. You're going too far.
wonderful Christmas time.
Oh yeah, that one is fabulous.
Fabulous.
We play that.
But now I know how to treat y'all. Y'all paid Whitney Houston. Y'all paid the Jackson 5. Y'all done
We
talk
did.
about I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I can't.
Oh,
I
it's
said
over. It was over.
Mm.
It
It's
was
so
over.
funny because me and my crazy boyfriend was sitting here going through all these Jackson 5 videos because he and I have a favorite song. Well, one of our favorite Jacksons. Well, they weren't even Jackson 5 anymore. By this time, they had left Motown, and this was their first album on Epic Records. So the song is called "Let Me Show You the Way to Go." It's one of my favorite Jackson song. So we were going down a rabbit hole because that's the album where Michael had to tell these motherfuckers, I'm leaving y'all. I'm gonna give y'all this album, but I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
we
Okay.
wrapping this up. We wrapping
We
this up.
got to, yeah, I'm gonna do this tour. We gonna do this, and bitch, y'all ain't gonna see me. And we did not see Michael again. I swear to God, we ain't see that nigga until the Victory Tour years afterward. Because I think that was in 1978 when they left Motown. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't see that
because
nigga
I think
again.
his debut album was 80 or 81.
We didn't see that bitch again till Can You Feel It?
Mm.
Okay. Speaking of which, Marcus, if I could find it, I'm gonna send it to you. Countess Luann de Lesseps thought she was turning it to Can You Feel It?
That's my song.
Dun, dun,
I was about to perform that.
She thought she was turning it. That's a housewife of New York. There's a clip going around of her, doing her thing.
I need to see that.
It's hilarious.
My God.
I'm sure she's dancing like a tree.
She was, she did a spin and she was on
A
beat.
tree.
And she thought she was turning it. A mess.
A plank of wood.
Okay.
But I have to ask you all, I have to ask the House of Swallow, is there anything that you want to leave behind in 2024 before we move on to 2025? Now, for me, I felt like we successfully left Krishan Rock in 2023.
I do. I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
I think we were successful in that. So now I want to just take the whole Zeus network and see if we can leave that in 2024.
Child, it's so bad now.
That and now that's TV. I mean, my God. If I see one more clip of you bitches fighting on Twitter, I swear there's this one girl named Billy Barbie on Now That's TV. Every time I see that bitch fighting, I go lock my doors. I'm like, this motherfucking monster.
I keep hearing about Now That's TV. Well, I don't even want to put it in the air because then all of a sudden it's going to be in my algorithm. I don't even know. I don't even want to see it.
We thought that Zeus was the bottom. Now That's
TV is even lower, I believe.
They in hell. I mean, they keep fighting down. I'll be like, oh my God. I'm leaving them in 2024.
I want to leave Azalea Banks in 2024.
Yes.
Oh my God, we cannot escape her.
Although I know it's not going to happen, I want to leave her here because she's a stinking motherfucker.
Yes, she is. I'm so sick of her and her shit.
Ugh, it's endless. I mean, she is cussing out Elon Musk today, so that was like, okay.
Another
But-
bloated. I hate that bloated red look.
I know.
Like somebody
It's like
smacked you in
it's
your
like,
red.
and they flood like they're flushed in different areas of their face, so it's like pink and red. Ugh.
I can't deal with her.
I don't know how you're fucking that or kissing it. Ew.
How? Explain to me.
Explain me.
I'm gonna have to co-sign Azalea Banks.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would
today.
love to leave her.
Today, yes.
What would I
You
like
nasty,
to leave?
stank ass stag beetle bitch. Sour sock karate feet asshole. But um
Okay.
biting the low hanging fruit
Oh my
ass
God,
bitch.
low-hanging
Corn.
I don't
But
even know if there's a specific person I want to leave.
corn
I know
puff
one thing.
cake.
I would love to leave 30 pounds into 2024.
Oh, we don't have time.
Goddamn big
we don't
right
have time
now.
for personal reflection.
Um,
Not that time.
I would
I
like to
would
lose
like
15.
Oh,
um
God. Here you go. Listen,
I would like
I
to
don't beat
leave.
myself up. You know what I mean? It's given. It is what it is. You're getting it.
It is what it is, but I would
gonna be over
ideally
to
like
you.
to lose 15.
It's gonna be over to you at this weight, and it's gonna be over to you 15 pounds lighter. Okay, it's still gonna be over. Okay?
But see, that type of thinking is why I don't lose it.
Shut
Because I
up.
know that.
Exactly. He's like, it's over.
I mean, like,
It's
I was like,
over.
y'all gonna love it regardless. But see, that's why I don't be as
It's over.
motivated.
Exotic told me my runway was over.
Bye. Shit.
Shut up.
Told me I
But you
was
said it's not a particular person besides 30 pounds and what else?
No, but I would like to leave like oh God.
I know I'm leaving POC in 2024 as well.
Right, that's a good one. POC.
yeah.
I'm leaving people that fit under that umbrella in 2024. as well.
Because
Sorry,
y'all had me fucked up at the
nothing.
election.
Don't
I
ask
will
me for
never,
goddamn thing.
I will never forget those statistics.
Don't ask me anything.
Period.
Okay? Don't ask me. Mommy, no.
I ain't got.
Mommy,
Nope.
Mommy, I put it. No. Mm-mm.
No.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Stand where you at. And I almost said something.
Okay.
But all I'm gonna say is some of y'all asses ain't even gonna be here to stand with. But that's a conversation for another day.
Let's leave this weird patch of music behind, like weird patch of rap behind. Let's elevate.
Please, I
I'm
need y'all to
urging
work harder.
all of the artists in the industry to let's elevate our sound. Let's elevate our subject matter. Let's
reflect the time.
Let's complete projects.
Let's take notes, from the greats. Let's take notes from Beyonce. Let's take notes from Onika Tanya. Let's take notes from, the girl.
I'm taking notes.
Let's take notes
Kiki Palmer and Issa Rae,
from
actually.
the girls.
Because Kiki Palmer was talking about how we overwhelm ourselves with trying to create the perfect thing, and that's why it never picks up off the ground.
Right.
And I was like, ooh, damn, you just smacked the shit out of me.
It's true.
But that resonated with me.
I want to hear some diverse. I want to hear some good shit. And I'm not
Tyler Perry somewhere oh really?
Let's leave him behind.
He's like, oh really? So today y'all are okay with imperfect. I'm kidding. You don't have to answer that, Emery.
Child, Tyler Perry
No.
don't even. Tyler Perry don't even hit spell check on his final script.
He don't.
He can't tell me shit.
Okay.
He's somewhere like, now why am I in it?
Okay.
Now why am I in it?
Literally, the word end has 2 D's right now. Let's leave him and his shit.
He's somewhere over there with copy paste. Okay, this the
Okay.
template. Like, bitch. Mm-mm. Have you watched Beauty is Black yet, Marcus?
No.
I haven't finished it. I turned it on, and to hear these words come out of Debbie Morgan's mouth, and Debbie Morgan and Mr. Larson, I can't. You were getting dick in the ass. I cannot do it. These are seasoned actors.
It was so cringe.
It's beneath them.
Some of the dialogue, I said, wow.
Cringeworthy. Like, what are we doing?
Was your head sitting inside a microwave when you wrote this shit? Like,
Debbie Morgan, to me, I don't even think she cussed like that in real life. It sounds so unnatural to me. It's either
please
that
finish
or
that
she's
before
not,
the year.
or it's either that or she's not comfortable on camera using that language.
It was
Please,
unbelievable.
Let's leave lackluster writing.
Yes. Let's leave that in
Lackluster,
2024.
terrible writing. Let's elevate our projects. Let's give people like me and Emery a chance in 2025, honey.
Let's finish things so we can get a chance in 2025.
Speaking of finished things, can I pump my single out that's coming out?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm dropping a single on January 23.
Yes.
Featuring the legendary Dave O'Day.
Yes.
Who is a Grammy-winning producer.
Yeah.
Who has worked with the likes of Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and so forth. And
Word.
You know, it's called Superhuman. It's a love song. And let me tell you something. You're gonna get another side to me, and it is gonna be over.
Yeah.
And that's on January 23. And then about a month and a half later, the first EP is coming. Marchives Volume 1.
Yeah.
It's going to be a series. You know how the girls are doing volumes? I'm doing one as well.
Yes, Volume 1.
Yeah, Marchives. It's going to be the rap album. And so, listen, 2025, I'm not playing.
Neither am I.
I'm dropping the shit I've been working on. You know what I mean? I'm not keeping it locked in my closet. You know what I mean? It's coming out.
2025 is the halfway point of the 2020s, y'all.
Yes.
Oh,
it's time to get it.
Which is wild to think about.
2025. I think, I'm excited.
That's crazy.
I'm excited. And the wheels are just turning. The wheels are turning. And
wheels turning, bag sagging, stomachs getting low. Like it's time to get.
Hopefully, we can finally expand the Swallow universe. I would love for us to do a live show. I would love to see the beautiful faces and connect with the people that listen to us talk shit. And that's what's down the pipeline.
Well, that's what we decided to leave in 2024, and that's the plans for the next year.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to add to that? Oh, we're leaving TikTok, unfortunately, in 2024.
I don't know. I hope not, because I love TikTok.
They're not playing about it.
But now,
they are not playing.
But now Donald Trump is like, I ain't say that.
The Supreme Court did.
He's open, but
Well, let's see how that go. But they did say that the Supreme Court is willing to listen to their complaint.
Mm-hmm.
because they wanted to.
TikTok, though. Motherfuckers is getting money on TikTok.
I'm,
Yeah. I mean,
I'm ready for it to go.
why?
This is completely selfish. I'm sorry.
The
For
Vine
me,
generation.
yeah, I
Used to
like
go.
a control setting. So when y'all keep making new social media platforms, it forces me to have to be in too many spaces, and I'm not willing to let go of the three that I have. So, so
What do you have? Facebook, Instagram, and what?
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So, and
Twitter.
I'm just starting to regularly use my Twitter. So, bitch, y'all not gonna make me regularly use TikTok and
Keep
then
going,
some
Emery. You
other
would make
shit.
so much money on TikTok, but it's a lot of work. It's very laborious, and
Oh no,
it's.
it's a business to it, and so I don't downplay anybody
But
that.
his is the type of personality that would really work on TikTok. There are so many boys on there doing less, just being
Oh
themselves or
my,
showing
well,
their
see, that's
face,
part of why I'm
or
kind of. It seems vapid and empty.
no, it
So
doesn't have to be. It's whatever you want it to be.
I
There are smart
know,
boys on there doing commentary. There are people on there doing beauty.
but
There are
the
boys
important
on
part
there
is
showing their
consistency,
fashion. And
and I
I mean,
only get bright ideas every 2 months,
oh my God. They would
maybe
listen
3.
literally to Emery, real talk, the shit you be saying on Facebook, if you just entered on TikTok saying those salacious things, you would build up a following. They would love that.
I even noticed like when I post salacious things on Instagram and other platforms, they were like,
Instagram
"Oh,
is not TikTok. TikTok is its own entity. That's why it's so valuable. That's why people are like, oh, it's leaving. It's so fun.
yeah,
At first,
too
I
bad
didn't
it's going
believe in
away."
it because I'm old and I'm like, I don't like no. You know what? Throw it away. Because
But
I'm
they are
old.
saying that the recommendation is to convert and switch over to YouTube if you are one of those TikTokers.
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts is the way to go. So that's my recommendation
Yeah.
and
But
gift to you all.
YouTube is not TikTok. But I would like to say happy holidays to everybody. We hopefully will be, we always say this, let's do it next year. Let's be more consistent.
Oh, girl, y'all say
Let's
the
give
same
the girls
shit
what they
every year,
want.
girl. I'm sick of y'all
We've
shit.
been saying
Listen,
this every year for the past 4 years. It's disgusting at this point. But I want everyone to know it's not my fault.
well, we'll see y'all in June.
You know what?
She want to give it
No
like
later
that.
than March. No later than March. Uh,
I can't with him.
It's giving you know what? Forget it.
It's giving.
we'll see.
We will
I'm
see y'all.
we love
Okay.
y'all.
We'll see y'all in January because we
We
gotta
will
talk
see you sooner than March.
in January.
They
Child.
say that, but I want y'all to remember the last show was October 30th and it's December 18th.
And I want y'all to remember that this is not my fault.
November. It was just 1 month. November. Listen, it's not my fault either. Goodbye. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.
Happy
Happy
New
New Year, Merry
Year!
Christmas,
It's definitely
happy
both of their fault. Good
holidays.
night.
Oh,
Bye.
I forgot about that one. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that.
So
Bye.
holiday.
No.
Let it snow.
Sing it, Miss Nesby.